I love how I plan on this being like slightly more motivational. Like one of those posts, every morning I wake up at 2 a.m., make my bed, brush my teeth with a rock, and then I just crawl, man, I just crawl! Now I know I don't upload a ton on this channel anymore, but it is my vlog channel and I'm gonna upload whatever I want. So with that being said, if you don't want to see my body, you should probably skip this video. Hello. Oh, you guys heard me. Hey, yo. How are you doing today? The Bez got her very big dental surgery yesterday. She has to get her teeth cleaned every single year, but I took a year off because, you know, you're not supposed to put old dogs under anesthesia if they don't really need it. And so we skipped a year, but her breath was getting pretty stinky, so we got the dental cleaning done last night, and she did very good, but she's still a little bit loopy. Can you guys tell? I mean, last night she's been super funny, but she's coming back into it. She's almost ready for a walk. Callie's ready for anything. She's like, dude, whatever you got, man, walk toy, get it, get it. I've kind of become addicted to throwing it in the bushes and making her hunt it down. I did that in that other video, and she's just so good at it. Like, look, she's hunting. She's gonna find it. There's no doubt in my mind. I want to know what it's like to be in there searching. There it is. Oh wait, do you have it? Oh no. Well, dude, come on. You're supposed to be putting on a show for the camera. Find the ball, dude. She taught me. Look, she's walking right over it. She doesn't even see it. Okay, I'm honestly unimpressed, Callie. Hey, go get it, bozo. Bess is like, dude, wherever you're gonna be standing, I'm gonna be standing right. She's gotten so needy after her little surgery yesterday. She wants to be right next to me at all times. It's very cute. I appreciate it, Biz. You're a very sweet girl. So for those of you who don't know, a month and a half ago, I snapped my collarbone in half. So the doctors gave me two options. They said they could either cut me open, put a metal plate and screws in, and then I would heal a lot better. I'd have a lot better range of motion. I'd be able to lift more for the rest of my life. Or I could let it heal. There'd be no risk of like cutting an artery or infection, anything like that. It would heal, but it wouldn't be the right length because the bones kind of crossed on top of each other when they snapped. And so as soon as I heard that, I was all about the surgery. I was like, give me the surgery. I'm not accepting anything less. I want the surgery. I want the surgery. I want the surgery. And they basically tried to talk me out of it for a little bit, and then they were like, all right, well, it's clear that you want it, so we're gonna give it to you. So I did. I got the surgery, and this is the nasty scar that was left over. It's really not that bad. I kind of, in a way, like I don't like it, but in a way I like it. Anyways, 2 months ago, before I broke my collarbone, I weighed myself, and I weighed 211 pounds. I was not healthy. I was eating like crap. I was drinking all the time, and I was pretty much in the worst shape I had ever been in my entire life. Now, I actually had weighed more than 212. One time when I was on deployment, I weighed like 220 pounds, but it was muscle. I was in really good shape, the best shape I had ever been in my life, and that doesn't really count, so I'm not gonna compare it to that. But I wanted to lose all this nonsensical weight that I had gained over the past couple of months of bad decisions. And so like I said, here's me at the beginning of the month. I weighed 211 pounds. And at the very end of the month, I weighed 179 pounds. Now that's the least I've weighed since I was 18 years old. When I joined the military, I was 179 pounds at MEPS, at military processing. And ever since then, I had just been going up and up and up and up and up. And I had kind of teetered around the 200 mark, but I was never down this low. And honestly, I don't want to be down this low. The problem is I can't lift anything. I can't lift weights. I can't build muscle. Now, I'm starting to be able to, but over the past couple weeks especially, I hadn't been able to do anything. So I've been eating these smoothies. I cut out basically all my fat, all my alcohol. I had 2 cheat days. One day I went over to my grandparents' house actually very recently. They made me spaghetti and meatballs, garlic bread. It was amazing. It was delicious. And then one day all my friends came into town and we went out. We had tacos. We had a couple of beers. So there was 2 cheat days. I don't know how big of a effect that had, but over an entire month, you know, it can't be that big of a deal. And honestly, the results speak for themselves. And so at the end of the day, this is something that I'm proud of. It was incredibly difficult to keep this going. Smoothies, while delicious, they can get pretty old after a while. And doing it for an entire month, there was so many times where I wanted to quit and say this was stupid, but there was nothing else to do. I was sitting in bed. I wasn't able to lift. I wasn't able to do anything. And so I was like, well, why don't I just try to cut off as much weight as I can? And I'm so happy that I was able to accomplish it. It's been 30 days as of today, so I am officially done with the smoothie challenge. Now, like I said, I don't have anything crazy to show from it. Like, there's gonna be no crazy flexing where, oh yeah, check that out. But that's to come, because I was able to cut off so much of the nonsense that I had built up over the past couple months that now that the bones healed back together, the doctor said don't lift over the month because you can snap the bone, snap the plate in half. We're gonna have to go back in, we're gonna have to do the surgery again, and you're gonna be back to square one. So I'm glad that I was able to stay strong. I was able to not take it too far and snap
the bone in half again, because apparently that's pretty common. And so now that the bone's healed, it feels a lot better. I'm able to start lifting again, and we're gonna see some actual gains. I'm hoping to get back to 200 pounds, because that's where I wanted to go. And it just kept going and going and going, down, down, down. And I was like, wow, let's see how much weight we can lose. And so we ended up at 179. That's insane, but I feel kind of like a twig. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a twig, and I gotta get back up to that 200 pounds, but it's gonna be 200 pounds of gains and bear crawling. Now, as much as I want to be done with this challenge, I figure I should show you guys at least a little bit of what I do. I'm gonna show you guys some of my workout. I can't do much. I just do a little bit of legs, and I'm starting to get back into lifting, like I said. Like, I had to take a couple weeks off, but we're gonna show you my favorite smoothie. I'm actually out of ingredients, so I'm gonna head to the store and we're gonna grab that. But first, let's go to the gym. Did you guys see that I got the last bag of these? Like, I was almost devastated. I didn't see him, and then there was one bag. That would have sucked. I'm down to drink cream and milk and stuff, but this has a lot less fat, and that was kind of the goal I was going for. So I go with the almond milk. I like the vanilla kick. I actually don't taste it in the smoothie, but you know, it makes me feel good that it's there. It's kind of weird. I have to do it in phases. Like, I have to blend that first, and then I have to start adding stuff. Otherwise, it gets stuck. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe my blender just sucks. Banana. Oh man, okay, alright, fine. I guess this is kind of like a unnecessary step. I'll give it to you. Yo, if I had been eating these for a month without this, I'm pretty sure I would have weighed like 149. Actually, I'd probably be dead. Yeah, definitely dead. Is it weird that I blend with the lid off? Like, I'm not worried. Oh crap, we got peanut butter on the cabinet. Oh my god. Look how big this smoothie is. Like, normal people, you know, they have these dinky little smoothies. This is like, what, 60 ounces? This is a lot, dude. This is way too much. But you know, this is what I drink 3 times a day for a month. Now, as far as how nutritional this is, like, does it have everything I need to survive long term? I don't know, but I was fine for a month. And I mean, dude, this thing's as big as my head. I have a big head. So this is a big smoothie. And this is pretty much how it goes every single day, 3 times a day. Bez has always got to be here. She's always got to be watching. She's always got to be making sure that I'm okay, except for yesterday. You were on the table. You had your mouth wide open. You were getting stuff put in your mouth. You got clean teeth. Yeah, she would eat the chocolate-covered raisin onion powder if she could. She would eat literally anything. Liquid death. They like food. What do you think? Yup. Oh, she didn't even have to smell it, dude. Yeah, my dogs have a death wish. And no, don't worry, I'm not turning into one of those weird motivational fitness YouTube channels. This was just something that I was doing for a long period of time. I thought it was interesting, and so I wanted to document it so I could remember it. I might do another video like this in the future if I do anything else that I find interesting enough to make a video about. But we got your bears right here, and she's getting a nice bath. Mwah. Oh, Biz, I know, it's just so terrible. It's so awful. You don't like it. But you were very stinky, Biz. You needed a bath. And look at how cute you are in your towel. I just want to squish your face. Oh, yeah, check it out. Look at that. Biz looking so fresh, so clean. Callie's so excited.